Good morning from down under, everyone. My name is Romance Blitz, and this is a Let's Play continuation of Rogue Trader, uh, Lex Imperialis DLC, and Void Shadow DLC. So I believe this should be part 19 in the series. We are currently on Footfall, and we are about to go into the Legion's Palace and continue on with exploring Footfall in general. So if you like the series, make sure to drop a subscribe and like. Otherwise, let's offer a toaster to the algorithm priest and let us begin. Alrighty, so go over here. Alright, so this is one of our future companions. I believe she is the second officer that you get. We will talk about more her when we actually get her in the party, which won't be too much longer. But we'll be doing some other stuff first. I was expecting a more befitting. So I was expecting a welcome more befitting a visit from a road trader, not a scene. Obviously, more free experience is always good. Thank you, Liege. A terrible loss for all of us. Had more sincere expressions of grief. Yeah, number two. Who was the woman the wardens threw out? Yeah, she's not irrelevant. We'll find out why. I was attacked right at the docks. Or, you could just do your job better. You're just as worse as the governor from Rikers Minoris, so, yeah. I'd like to know more about the Anvers gang. Why haven't they been dealt with yet? That goes with you. Sorry, the language with which you do business is insulting for an individual of my stature. We'll take the bribe. I'm most certainly expecting compensation for this inconvenience. Item. Increase the warrior's weapon skill by 10 and parry by 10. Oh, that's pretty good for um, Abelard. What is the situation in the region? Ooh, we have Adeptus Astartes, or the Space Marines in the region. Have there been any Xenos attacks on Footfall? You should consider your words more carefully, and a mission like that sounds dangerously close to heresy. Amen. Yeah, and we're just gonna rack up that dogmatic point as much as we can. What sort of patronage do you seek from me? I can't be the only one you've asked for help. So cutting off from all shipments, the local games are running wild, and the local hustlers are throwing tantrums in your residence. You're positive you're in control of the situation. You're so fond of my acumen, then do not insult it by putting on a brave face now. We both know you have far greater need of me than I have of you. We know what you're buying. The situation is difficult. What are the terms of the deal? I mean, 3 points is nice and all, but the payment will be unfair as I will be robbing you blind, but you will remain in charge. Do we have a deal? I have some questions about Footfall. What oath were you referring to? So I'm free to push you around however I like. Yeah, I give two. Oh, sorry, I don't give two shits about with the scale being displeased for reasons that will come into you later. Something tells me you're used to being a bit of a bandit yourself. So you're just a void rat from the drags. How high you've risen. Who holds the reins on the Xeno goods trade? I have no more questions for you. Where does one go to make a few deals here on the station? Let's get down to business. I'm interested in your wares. But the good thing is that once we talk to everyone, we can just do all this from our ship, so we don't need to overly concerned with it. What do you got? A precise bolter. Whenever the wearer chooses ally as a target of their ability, they get 1 movement point. Uh, +1 resolve until the end of combat. That could be decent on Agenta. She's the only master tactician we've got. Whenever the wearer hits an opening with Char Slash or Dance Picard abilities, they inflict bleeding. And that's not too bad. Mind Scramble Grenades. Perplex. Teleport stuff. So I don't think we'll have a great need of a lot of his stuff. That could be decent on Henrix. Carbureted Heavy Stubber. Storm Bolter. A new force sword. And the target must pass willpower resistant test or summon 2 levels of warp burn. Yeah, okay. Sniper by the looks of it. Blade dancer stuff. Ooh, that could be really good. I have to get to at least 12. 13 maybe. Oh, that could be pretty good too. So maybe it's 15. Yeah, okay. Maybe we'll have use for you. I won't worry about it now though. Just because we'll open another trader. And
Is there money to be made?
Like I said, we can deal with all of it in the void ship. So. Cool. He's saying that we can go. We won't be going just yet, obviously. Because we still got some quests here to sort out. Quick save there. What did you wish to speak with me about? Mind, do I have any chance you pass or I'm open to cooperation. Oh, he got sniped.
Your arrogance will be your downfall!
I will take you down!
Alright, so you're the sniper person. I'm sure just one step closer. Fine, because she'll be going first anyway. So this one, I'm not going to worry about using Missionary Oath. I'm just going to, again, try to Alpha Strike them as much as I can. I'm hoping Pascal can kind of just deal with stuff on our side here. Where's you? And then you'll hear him. And Cassie should be able to deal with a great majority of that. Alright, so let's begin. Alright, so buff our weapons.
The scriptural prognosis is favorable. Request approved.
Drop that down. Drop that down to them. Eat plasma.
Running by insignificant value.
I killed one of them. It's better than nothing, I suppose. And then what's analysis? Alright, so Cassia. Yeah, so you're not gonna be able to do anything in regards to her. the limit of your range. Yeah, okay, so we'll go there. Take some cover, because that sniper is going to be a pain. Unfortunately, he is actually in a pretty good position.
I am a navigator,
much we'll be able
not
to
a
do about it.
servitor.
We'll pop this down. Try and pull them all towards there.
Scared yet?
You can see it did quite a bit of damage. Not as much damage as I kind of remember from previous things, but oh well, it is what it is.
That is foolishness.
Oh, right. Well, you all die anyway. Some of you might survive, so we will debuff. And then
Me?
fight.
Witness the fury of House Orcelio.
Yep, and that's like a 6-person multi-kill right there. 7, perhaps. And again, you wonder why I like Cassia so much. It used to be better without the nurse because of CC initiative, and you can make a master tactician like Argenta is.
Let's get to it.
And
Out of my way.
use all the what's it called? Yeah, Master Tactician, use CC initiative, so you go first, then use Inspire to increase her damage, and then snowball from there. Don't believe that is an option anymore, regrettably, but when it was, it certainly hit.
Don't
like
let
a
your
freight
guard
train.
down. On it.
Your end was inevitable.
Alright, so those two are dead.
Let's make some opportunities. I'll make it happen.
So I was just thinking,
I
I'm
don't
trying to
need
remember
luck.
exactly
I have
when
strategy.
the build comes online in terms of burning everyone down. I don't think it's quite there yet.
I'll see to it, personally. I'm ready for whatever comes.
Like that.
Another enemy down. It's as good as done.
Yeah, we're just gonna deal with the sniper. So, jumpy.
Who, if
That
not me?
hurts. Flame,
On it. Your end was inevitable.
load.
You
Load.
never stood a chance. I'll see to
Jumpy.
it personally. Here's my perfect moment.
Death Waltz. No, I think it's just all those ones over there, so I guess Death Waltz is kind of extreme overkill.
The enemies of the Emperor will be undone! As the Emperor commands, I act.
I mean, this guy's kind of in the way.
I'll do eradicated. Doubt is
In
for the
terms
weak.
of Argenta coming online as well, I
As
think
the
she's
Emperor commands, I act.
not too far, I want to say.
Faith without deeds is worthless.
There is an item that we can get relatively soon. that
Let's get to it!
will make her accuracy kind of a non-issue. We just actually gotta wait till we get it.
Follow my lead.
The way with everything. Yeah, this guy's gonna be in the way. It's okay, we have Kibwa. Kibwa will just mop everything up for us.
I will leave footprints of
Play
scarlet.
dance. And that stuff should really be down here. That's assassin stuff. But I like separating abilities of the first archetype and
Killing
second archetype on the bars.
brings me no pleasure.
Yeah, so the game kind of at this point is telling you there's a power dynamic going on in Footfall with the different different rogue trader houses. Clearly, Chordia is putting on moves while the current person in charge is being backed by Winterscale, which doesn't really matter. And we'll keep that. Keep that. Alright, Skyskin. Oh, that's nice. Bonus to awareness. So what do we got? We're 35. I believe awareness is. It seems to be Cassia at the moment. Got that already, so we can just add that to the cargo. Stop with Volta. Yeah, we don't need that. Oh yes, the item for Able. Yeah. Alrighty, with that out of the way, all that looted, we are now going to go back
Always keep your eye on the prize.
this way, and this time actually head around the corner. Before we go to Shadow Quarter, we will do this. I'll talk about this a little bit more as we finish it, but depending on your choice you made of going announced or incognito, you can actually do one of two things. We'll join in. Yeah, so this is pretty much like a funeral for a dead captain. And apparently resolving his inheritance is the main deal of the story behind it, as you can see. As a rogue trader, apparently our power is so great we can actually influence it a little bit. Take a good look at him. Abelard, do you know this man? He used to be a bit of a pirate, it turns out. Bit of a pyromaniac, it seems, but it's just 40k. Everyone tends to be a bit of a pyromaniac. Yeah, so it turns out he was
I always have a
probably
backup plan.
Trying to buy some forgiveness.
The dead know nothing, and neither do the
I don't think it
ignorant.
went that well for him.
I did it?
Oh, someone's poisoned that. Talk to this little girl. Who are you and what are you doing here? Oh, poor little girl. Grandpa died. Try to make her a sister of battle, Genta. Go ahead. Kibala. Where are your parents? Oh, poor little girl. Have you ever heard the name Fidelio? Your grandfather ever mentioned the word repentance to you? The Cable Class Destroyer. Some of my strange words in the book remember as if they were written from Fidelio. That wasn't your doing by chance. Yeah, it might be a bit of a funny prank. Alright, so we're just gonna go. We're gonna ignore the chaplain for a second. We're just gonna
Let us not
look
dawdle.
around.
Watch out.
Oh, a new shotgun. It's interesting. Efficient armor. Ooh. Let's have a look at that. So we could give that to Cassia. Yeah. Again, her talents will make her really tanky, but having
Keep your
armor
wits
to
about
help
you.
isn't bad either.
I see what others do
Oh,
not.
that's a baby trap.
Success is the only outcome I
Wait,
accept.
Talk to the chaplain now. I did, we're gonna lie. The Steam Master Bellardo was a pirate. The Bellardo has left all his worldly possessions to a certain Fidelio, who is this mysterious person. Given your speech during the ceremony, I take it you're not fond of the other attendees. might discuss what I've been able to uncover in regards to the mysterious Fidelio. Jones mentioned the Fidelio in Repentance. I think I might know the answer. Could be a name of a ship, for example. What do you think this woman is our Fidelio? What happened to the woman? Looks like we cleared up the repentance part. No one before his death, he mentioned about dead eyes looking at him. Entering the book of remembrance is about repentance. The writing looks flash. Could Fidelio have left it? I have a serious reason to suspect that someone here wanted to kill Fidelio. So I've been able to learn so far. So we're just going to park that for a second. We will have a chat with everyone else
Rise
now.
to the top, or get left in the dust.
We haven't been introduced. Don't seem particularly grief-stricken over your father's death. Did your father ever talk about repentance? What words are you talking about? What did Bellardo die of? And what is this injustice that I'm supposed to prevent from occurring? Why did your father disinherit you? Who is Fidelio? What kind of assistance do you seek from me? I will consider your offer, but we won't be doing it. I don't think once in any of the Alpha and Beta or anything I ever once gave it to him. Don't think he's worthy. You never introduced yourself. Given the deceased's former occupation, I have a good idea what role you played under his command. How did he die? Did Bellardo ever mention repentance to you? What did you wish to speak about? Why did Denth leave you out of the will? Who was this Fidelio? What did you want from me? I'll consider it. I'm saying that you ordered your servitor to remove his poison. What a fascinating coincidence. Yeah, I don't trust you either. Alright, we're gonna go back and talk to
I always keep
Kaplan
my
now.
options open.
I'd like to discuss what have uncovered in regards to the mysterious Fidelio. Go over everything we know is supposed to be left. His possessions, Fidelio, a woman who wanted to take vengeance on him for killing a captain of the ship Repentance. The word Repentance is written in the Book of Remembrance, and the entry is new. This means Fidelio is somewhere close by. So, I do know that Fidelio is in fact close by. In fact, I just gotta remember which one it is. Could be this one. Here we go. Are you Fidelio? The Dead Eyes part was definitely the main giveaway for this one, for those not familiar with 40k lore. Servitors are basically humans who get turned into machines that generally have a dead eye look, no sentience or anything like that, because AI is forbidden in 40k after a great kerfuffle millennia ago. That is their way around it, basically. Generally, it's a form of punishment, so they just don't. Oh, pardon me. Normally, they don't just do it to anyone. Sometimes servitors are that grown, so. But generally, it is like a huge punishment because you did something bad, like heresy or stuff like that. Can a servitor even inherit? Chaplain, is everything clear to you now? So this is the woman who tried to kill him, apparently. She was around to keep her memory or some semblance of awareness, so yeah. Come on everyone, it's time to decide the fate of the estate. Right, so we have several options now that we can do. So who amongst you knows this woman? What about the story of the ship repentance? I'll hear it all. Go on. Address for Torah Servitor. Today we watch your enemies die. Go in the past. Yeah, so being a Servitor and even in possessing a bit of sentience or memory or any of that personality, it's probably a fate akin to worse than death. Maybe not as bad as some of the stuff Chaos will do to you, but we're going to end Fidelio. Or granted mercy. I clearly missed something. Generally, you should be able to pick this option. This one is you get extra money. Generally, it's not worth it. This one is actually tied to an achievement. I've actually already got this achievement, so it doesn't matter that we can't pick it. But I'm going to loot everything anyway. With pleasure. Generally, I think if you pick the girl or one of the other options, you can kick off a Hornet's Nest of a fight here. It's not a difficult fight, especially with our party. And get some loot, but I mean, profit factor is profit factor, so it doesn't matter. There might be a icon class, or whatever it's called, choice in regards to giving the inheritance to the girl.
Is there money to be made?
Now, the other part, which I can't show because obviously we won't announce ourselves, is... I'll just drop a save there. Is actually trying to say that you're Fidelio, and then you kind of get dropped into the sewers and you can go a bit there. It's also tied to an achievement, and it's not difficult. It's a bit interesting though. Alright, so we are going to go to Shadow Quarters now. Sorry, just cracking my knuckles a little bit. It's winter here in Australia, so hands are kind of freezing up a little bit. Even though where I am, it's not super cold, but yeah. I'd like to remind you, remind me, what is it the Reverend wanted from us? Being weighed down by something. If something is troubling you, tell me, perhaps I can help. And how and why did you stay on Footfall come to an end? Something must have changed. You know Footfall better than me. Do you think the rumors of heretics are true? They certainly are true. Yeah, we must keep going. Alright, so we'll start. We still got a little bit of time, so we will start.
I always
Cast
have
your
a
eye
rogue
there.
plan.
The Shadow Quarters.
Oh.
When I was last on Footfall, I used to take my weapon and wander this
Very-
area, anticipating an encounter with a mutant or a bandit.
I enjoy it here. This place reminds me of the flagship's freight line. Almost like home.
These little things are what we're after in order to find out where these cultists could be.
Fortune smiles on us. An ill omen.
More propaganda.
My house would be proud of me.
Yeah, clearly booby trap door. Clearly we're not
Keep your
white
wits
here.
about you.
More of the Enver stuff. We will be getting rid of it after this, don't worry. Nope. Yeah, so they clearly just burnt someone to death. Unfortunate soul. It's okay, we shall avenge you, recent victim of fire. For it's only us, the Imperium's righteous, that should be allowed to burn people in holy fire. Cough.
You will beg for mercy, and I will grant none.
Crush them!
So there's two people, I think, in this encounter that are a little scary. I don't think they're going to be able to do a great deal, though. There's a few fire starters. It's most, maybe it's just the one person then. Yeah, it's this guy. Yeah, we're just gonna kill him super quick, so it doesn't matter. Let's get everyone up. I'll put Pascal there. Put Cassia there. Put Argenta there. Put our character there. Put Keyboard there. Abel there. Why not? So Pascal can just do missionary oath.
My vow is to serve.
We'll pop.
As the Emperor commands, I act.
That should be down there.
Doubt is for the weak.
We'll do that as well. The accuracy is starting to look like now. Oh, pardon me. I'm just checking damage values. Alright, so I'll take a sniper shot.
I'll do it.
I'll swap to the bolter. Cassia can drop this down,
I'm not accustomed to being ordered around.
and then drop that down,
Isn't this a job for the serfs?
and then we are just going to. Ooh,
I
everyone
am a
is in the middle.
navigator, not a servitor.
And again, this is one of the reasons why I like Cassia. Even though it doesn't do as much damage now, it's still a good ability. Now, depending on how... Actually, you know what? We may as well. So...
The shadows will see it done. I am
Move
your
up.
blade and shield. As honor
Move up.
ordains.
Move up. Leap.
Watch out.
Oh, apparently... Oh, that shouldn't have worked. That shouldn't have happened. That's a bit annoying.
As the
Let's kill this one. So apparently our death from above got cancelled out by Discover animation.
death is
That's
a blessing.
Kind of unfortunate, I guess. Now I really shouldn't be doing what I'm doing now because I'm going to block Cassia, but I really don't care. Funny as that sounds. We're gonna set
I'll make it happen.
him on fire.
It's as good as done.
Our character can also join in the fun a little bit.
On it. I'll make it happen.
Abelard.
I will do my duty.
So
I
we'll
took
charge
care
and
of
kill
this one.
And take a plus shot at...
At your beck and call.
him. No. That's his new ability stuff. Alright. And then Pasquale's done. So
The scriptural prognosis is
yeah,
favorable.
okay, I figured as much. So even though you have multiple grand strategies, you can't have multiple zones, which is fine. There we got Cassie's turn. If I go here, will Scream hit them? Yes, it will. Okay, so we're gonna go here.
Be careful not to cross my gaze.
We're gonna drop this down so Cassie's in it.
Isn't this a job for the serfs?
And we're going to try to yoink everyone over this way.
As duty demands.
Then, yeah, cool.
Me?
We'll pop that down,
If you insist, Lord Captain.
and then we will do that and not get any friendly fire,
I face the Navigator's might.
like so. And then Cassie can move, so we're just going to move her out of the way. Argenta, Keyboard. So may as well just save the throwing action then for Argenta's actual turn.
Guided by faith!
So we'll go over here. Pop
As
that.
the Emperor commands, I act.
Press the advantage. Headshot.
I'll do it.
Go over here.
God Emperor, move through me! Be the fire in my heart! As the
Shot.
Emperor commands, I act.
Nope.
Power resides in the
pop
will
that.
of the righteous.
Cinder's next. So
Doubt is for the weak.
Wow.
Faith for you, my
put some
Emperor.
rounds into him.
As the Emperor commands, each strike is a prayer.
So level the Sworder. Apparently that did nothing yet, which is unfortunate. Then just dash away, I guess. Alright, so special is this next before the fire starter, so Keyboard can have a go at this guy.
Aim for the heart next time.
Aim for an opening, chooses an opening on our side, make additional. So I'll do that. We'll show you this stuff off too. Increased by twice the percentage of the target's hurting health. I guess
shall
we'll
not.
actually do this first. Never mind, died anyway. Just call it there. And this fight's pretty much over anyway, so burn.
Who? Your end was inevitable.
That's like a nice 100 damage from the Ignite combo alone. And then we will pick up everything. You can see this guy's kind of scary. He's packing a Thunder Hammer. Decent armor as well. You see we got a note. We will take it all. Don't think I'm gonna use the Thunder Hammer. But option is always there, obviously. We got some medium armor. So what's this? Dodge penalty. Grants 2 deflection against fire damage as well as burning. So this armor is just straight up better. So Argenta can get it. Yeah, because we'll eventually give Pascal armor as well at some point. Um, pick up all the stuff. Go over here. Let's look at the item. Still some more stuff to loot apparently.
Always keep your eye on the prize.
And there's some stuff here, which we'll pick up. Alrighty. And then we will explore a little bit more on the left side.
I always keep my options open.
My success is an irrefutable certainty.
An expected result.
Clear that up, get some items. Oh. Cool. Indomitable Rage. Cybermaster gets weapon skill and deals more damage. Oh, cool. Again, I'm sure all this stuff will
Let us
make
see what I
a little
found.
bit more sense to me once
Let
The
us not
shadows
dawdle.
get our
Reveal their
overseer.
secrets.
Have all that stuff. Okay, alright, I think we can call the episode there, because we're getting near the hour mark. In the next episode, we'll continue off with exploring the Shadow Quarter, and hopefully run into our new companion. So if you've been liking the series, don't forget to subscribe and like, otherwise I will see you next time.